Now for the track guide. Before starting, if you want to improve at a quicker pace, check out GitGUDRacing.com. I have a lot of courses that can help you with. Now going into the track guide itself, for turn 1, reference for braking will be slightly before the blue cone on the right side. When you see the blue cone, that's when you're going to be braking, even a bit earlier. Now braking into this corner, it's important to know that this is a long corner, so you really want to take a late apex. What we're doing here is that we're going into third gear, we're starting to turn, but we're not fully committing with the steering. So right now you can see the curb, we're getting closer and closer and closer and progressively steer more. But we don't yet fully commit the steering, because what we want to do is to hit the curb a little bit later past the midpoint of the corner. So right now when the curb ends, that's when we fully commit with the steering. We give the maximum amount of steering and we press the gas. It's important to take the curb at the end part of it. So stay close near the curb, but don't fully commit until the last part. This will give you a nice exit, going 0-100 on the throttle very aggressively. Don't hit this green part or the gravel. You won't have enough time to bring the car on the right side. So your reference for using all the track will be slightly on the white line, but in all honesty, you can be a little bit more towards the right side than the white line. Now bring the car on the right side. Immediately the braking reference will be this yellow patch of dirt near the green curb. Before arriving at it, you want to apply the brakes, like right now we're on the brakes, and you want to maintain this like 10% braking and then go on the gas by cutting this curb. So it's low percent braking just to make the car point, and then you're gonna be smashing the throttle with a little bit of modulation in the beginning. Now this corner can make or break the lap. It's important to brake early here, so we're gonna brake in the middle of 150, around 75. So right now we're applying the brakes. If you want to use like a more visual reference for braking, that's gonna be the 50-meter board, and you're gonna be braking before the 50. But as you pass the 100, you should be already on your toes. You should be already preparing to brake in a straight line initially, but then you have to transition quickly into turning. Third gear, second gear. Important here to take an early first apex, but make sure you slow the car down enough, because you don't want to wash out all the way on the outside. Even though it's tempting, even though you can push more speed, even though your exit will be decent, you will be scrubbing more the tires, you will be overheating more, and this line will be faster. So stay tight around here, push the throttle early, make sure you have the grip to stay tight and take the second apex very late, close to the ending of the curve. Maintain 100% throttle. On the exit, you should be close to this DRS side, not on the left side. And this will be how you do it. Now, this was done with the fixed setup, but if you want to go even quicker, I highly encourage you to check Go Setups out. They have very fast setup, and we also have a 10% discount code. Now, going into the next corner, reference for braking will be immediately past the 100-meter board. You're going to be applying the brakes, braking in a straight line. You're going to brake quite hard initially, transitioning into low percent braking. Go into this dip around here. There is a lot of grip, and you want to stay as tight as you can on the white line. Don't cut completely this curve, because this will unsettle the car. You can barely lean the right tire into it like we're doing right now, but not go more than that. And when you go on the gas, 0-100 as hard as you can, because there's a lot of grip on this compression zone. Keeping the throttle pinned, now you're going to bring the car on the right side. The moment that you arrive with the right tires on the white line, that's the moment that you're turning in the corner. It's important to turn earlier for this corner, so we're already turning, we're braking in 20% range, and now this is key. Look how much we're cutting here on initial entry. You want an early apex, and you want to cut a lot. And the moment that you're past the curb, you should be already on the gas to balance the oversteer, because otherwise, if you're going to trail brake too much, you can spin in that corner. Go aggressive on the gas. Look how much track we're using. Same here. Look how much track we're using. The right tire is completely leaning on the right curb. And now for this corner, you can actually cut more than what we did. This was a bit of a later apex. You can apex earlier and completely go over this curb. So I highly encourage you to exploit the track limits even more than this lap in this corner, and you will find a little bit more speed. Now for this next corner, you will go past the 50-meter board, and past the 50 you're going to be braking and turning almost at the same time in second gear. Stay tight around here initially, but then press the throttle a bit earlier than you think you should, because it's okay to use all this space here. If you arrive here in the center right, that's going to be fine. You're going to bring the car a little bit more towards the center, and from this angle, when you arrive at your center point of the track or close to center, you're going to be braking in second gear, take a very late apex and smash the throttle. You have to modulate a little bit just to make sure you're not getting the 1x, but this one will be just a lift, quickly back out. And now for the next one, the moment that the curb ends, you're going to be braking in third gear, keep it third, take a late apex, even use that curb a little more than we did here. And in short, that's the lap. Hope you like it, hope you enjoy it, hope you have a great time. If you want to improve even more or even faster, GitGUDRacing.com, go setups, and I'm looking forward to see you in the next one. Bye bye.